Hello, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies. And I am so sorry, this is so not a cute little springy summertime look, but I just threw this on because I actually have sunscreen over here. I picked it up accidentally after I was working out and I was just like, whatever, I'll just wash it later. And I didn't want to have sunscreen streaks showing, so I just threw my little cover on. But now I'm looking like it's like the dead of winter fall and it's literally about to be summer. And the reading that I'm about to do, I'm feeling light springy vibes for it, and I feel like I just don't match, but that is okay because the most important thing is the reading. And I'm super excited because I haven't been especially called to do a reading in a while, but today I felt the call again, and I felt called to use the Angel Answers deck combined with Pastel Journey, and that is such a fun, flirty little deck. And what I was hearing while I was shuffling off camera is the Katy Perry song, California Girls, and I was picking up like, I don't know, like road trip vibes. So I don't know if anyone's actually going on a road trip. Maybe it's a sign. If you've been thinking about doing a road trip, make time for it. But it's more just the energy of the road trip or a beach day or a girl's day or a guy's day, whatever it is that whatever day you want to have, right? But it's just a fun, summery, carefree, flirty vibe that I'm picking up. And the California Girls thing, here's the thing about that. I don't know if that's actually a channeled message or if it's just because I've been on TikTok and they have that little meme that they're doing where it's when Snoop says tone, tan, fit, ready, and everybody's like no to all of those things, but they are getting heavy. So I thought that was really cute. That might actually be where that song is coming from, but we'll just take it. We'll take California Girls. But there you go. Like, maybe if you've been worried, like you really want to do a beach day, but like you think that you don't have a beach ready body, fuck them, okay? Like, just have fun at the beach. Like, wear whatever you want to wear that's going to make you feel comfortable and go have fun at the beach. So I understand and respect if you're having any body insecurities right now. There's a lot, like always, it's sort of front loaded towards the beginning of the year in the middle, and then like the messaging kind of goes away until New Year's again. But there's a lot of get the summer body that is like on, like there's like a break, right? We hit New Year's and it's like your New Year's resolution to get as thin as humanly possible and super lean, and then like there's a break, and then once we start approaching summer, it's like get the bikini body ready, and it's just like, oh my god. Okay, what's under here? In the near future, something's happening. I'm sensing trip. I don't know. I told you flirtiness. We got in the near future, ask your angels romance. Oh my God, are y'all meeting somebody on a trip? I'm getting wild, okay? I just want that. I just want that to happen. I'm just like, ooh, y'all need to go on a trip and like fall in love with somebody. But also under that, the order was in the near future, ask your angels, romance, and the situation will improve. So if maybe you're dating or you're in a relationship and maybe you're just going through like a stale patch, I'm not feeling anything super traumatic. It's just kind of like, don't worry about it. And maybe if you're in a relationship and things aren't feeling, super great, and they haven't for a while, things have just been very stale, maybe get out and do a date night. If you're looking for love, see if you can spend more time with your friends or going out solo. The Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. I'm feeling that like plateau energy. And we have, there goes the King of Cups falling out of the deck. He was upside down though. So if you are feeling in any kind of way dismal about your love life, there are probably some proactive things that you can do to pick that energy up, because that Five of Cups, I was not getting that as any kind of big deal. I was getting that more of either all relationships go through blah periods, and it might be that you or your partner is more sulking about it rather than being proactive to bring the two of you back together. And sometimes y'all can get in a stalemate like that. So I don't know if it's more about being the bigger person, but it's just like, get the power dynamics out of the relationship or get out of the relationship is all I can say about that. And the other way it was reading to me is like that Five of Cups is more like moping as opposed to really grief. about maybe feeling a little bit upset about how your dating life has been going, okay? So let's see what we can do about that. I love it when we get messages like this. I love it when we get messages like this. And that's sarcasm, okay? Because I really don't. I'm going to show you these oracle cards we've got. It's up to you. So be proactive. Don't stop. Wait. Honestly, what I'm picking up, if this is more relationship stuff, it's like, yes, be proactive about your situation. Keep doing what you're doing. And then this weight is, I'm getting this not from you. I'm actually getting this weight as an external source. Like if you are in a relationship right now and whenever you try to like be proactive about something, your partner is sort of consistently shutting you down. And like this would be consistent stuff, y'all. It's time to reevaluate the relationship perhaps. Or this might be you being frustrated because you feel like you are being proactive, you are doing all the things maybe within a dating life, and then you're sort of constantly being put on hold. Maybe like the talking phases aren't working out, or maybe you're sort of like, you'll go out on a few dates with a person and then y'all will just like fizzle. Again, I'm not feeling anything like super awful, like you're being ghosted a whole bunch after like being intimate with a person or whatever. It feels more like frustration. Yeah, it's up to you. That's so interesting. Yeah, oh God, this is so interesting. I'm not sure about this. It's up to you yet, but I've got an idea. So under it's up to you, we have the 7 of Swords. Under don't stop, we have the Queen of Wands. And then under wait, we have the 8 of Swords, which is that sort of, like the 8 of Swords is typically interpreted as it's like a mental thing, like you are, your mindset is the thing holding you back, or your anxieties or overthinking something is what's holding you in place. But I don't get that because you can see this angel with the sword and then the 8 of Swords. This might be an external thing that you're running into. This also might be like you're being encouraged to be proactive with whatever this is, because I'm also getting like maybe some glow up energy here, or just improving, like moving more towards whatever aesthetic preferences you have. And if you are doing that for yourself, but also you are working on your relationships or your dating life, whatever it is, I'm almost getting that this weight thing is protection. Because the reason why I'm getting glow up for some reason is like on this up to you, it's up to you, and the 7 of Swords, I'm getting secret behavior, but I'm getting this is more like moving in silence about whatever it is you're doing to look and feel the way that you most prefer to feel. And I'm also getting this is like internal work, like you're doing external work on yourself, but I'm also getting this weirdly as not opting out of the internal work. So you might be doing things physically, but you will also be doing things to take care of your mental health, but you're not really sharing it. You're just like, I'm keeping my process to myself, and then you're sort of letting the results speak for themselves. And it's sort of like, if you're looking for a new friend group or for a new relationship, or even you're doing this in an existing relationship, whatever is going on with other people that you're looking at, this weight and this 8 of Swords, to me, if it's not what I mentioned before about someone like shutting you down in a relationship, or you're doing all of this stuff and you have maybe a partner or a friend trying to tell, like kind of raining on your parade a little bit, or like they're noticing positive changes on you and it's making them insecure, and they're telling you like, oh, don't, like, why are you doing that? And you know, that kind of thing. If it's not that, then with other people that you're looking to meet or introduce into your life, it's almost like you're being protected from anything that would mess this up, everything that you've invested in yourself. And I mean, we'll look more at that because right now, the end of this reading, it's just like this stalemate of, hold on a second. Like before you start introducing yourself, like the new you, right? However that new you looks, wait a second, because we don't want anything screwing this up. All of this secret work that you've been doing, or not secret work, but just personal work, because it's not necessarily anything that you have to share with anyone else. So let's pull a little bit more, because I'm still like, I'm hoping that maybe we'll see, especially on that weight, if this is something already going on where someone's kind of like poo-pooing you in a relationship or a friendship, or if this is the protection thing. So the Seven of Swords, yeah, this, like, whatever's going on here with the it's up to you and the Seven of Swords, this is about like personal goals of yours, whatever they are. And it could be anything. Like I'm saying physical and mental, but this could be, you know, getting a hold of your finances, your spending, could be nutrition goals. It could be skill sets. Like perhaps you are looking to shift your career and you are just like positively working on yourself. That's what this feels like. Positive working on yourself within an intellectual capacity, but also determinedly. That's usually what I feel like when I see the Swords card, like you're determined about this. This also could be a curious party who's sort of watching you change, but you haven't really talked about what you're doing. And so it's making people perhaps curious about you, Miss or Mr. or themster, Queen of Wands, because you're looking so good. Your energy's so great. It's obvious that you are taking care of yourself. Yeah, like you're like whatever you're doing, like, oh my God, like I'm gonna say this word, but I'm already like, all right, whatever you're doing, it's abundant, like you are abundant right now. I'm not really getting this as money, but I'm just getting this as holistically, like all aspects of your life are steadily improving and people are seeing that within materiality. Like if you see, like she's sitting with these little puppies and it's just good vibes, it's good energy. And that's what it's like, your good energy is showing in materiality. So obviously don't stop with that. And I see this King of Swords underneath this deck that is striking me, and the Queen of Swords. And look, she's kind of facing away from him. This is striking me as potentially a critical partner or a critical friend that you're just choosing not to listen to, okay? So let me get on this weight card now, because I'm a little bit like, what's going on there? If someone is being critical of you and you know that you're doing really well, then you really should not be listening to that person. Yeah, like, we've got a lot of swords here. 1, 2, 3, 4, like, what's sandwiching the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles is all swords energy, because we have now the Six of Swords. When I said you really shouldn't be listening to anyone who is being hypercritical of something that's really working out for you, it's sort of like, I don't know, like I haven't seen anything like you should cut this person out or these people out, but you also should keep doing what you are doing. You know what you are doing. Don't worry about whatever these other people are saying and just continue down your little river. What I'm also seeing here is that with the Eight of Swords clarified by the Six of Swords, this also, like I'm still getting this as split messages. That if you're not dealing with critical parties, it's sort of like the weight that you're feeling, the held backness that you're feeling externally is because it's sort of like the energy, the external energy for you to see the changes that you want to see. Like if you're trying to meet other people, right? The energy has to be correct for that as well, because we're not in control of that and you can't force it. So there's Temperance also under the deck. So it's almost like, be patient, let us deal with this. That Six of Swords also could be, if you're feeling stuck where you are, maybe it is time to take a trip. I think we're done with this first row because I've got the 6 of Pentacles here now. And I think this is just reflective of you getting the results that you want, like in a healthy, balanced way. That's what I'm getting. Like, I really don't, like, unless something significantly different shows up for this 10 of Pentacles now that I'm layering on top of, I think we're done with these first 2 rows. And the only questions that I really have are about this last row. Yeah, you're just committed to yourself. Whatever process that you're doing, whatever it is that you're working out, like, yeah, like this is just you treating yourself really well. And then wondering, like, what do I do from here? Like, I get, like, this is just for, like, other people, or, like, maybe an external job, something like that. Like, these 2 rows are just about you making whatever changes that you want to make and doing it really well. Like, you're either, you are already seeing results from this and you already feel successful, or you have just started this process with that Princess of Swords there. And this reading is meant to encourage you to keep going, that if you do, you will achieve the results that you want to see, but get ready for maybe a little bit of frustration even after you achieve these positive results. So let's see with this last weight card and all of this, like, I don't know. Yeah, I got, like, this is waiting. The 7 of Pentacles, like, the timing has to be right. For whatever this is, I'm going to ask what we're waiting on. But what I am getting here is just like, if there is something external that you would like to see happen that is not happening, or when you get there and it's not happening, it's sort of like you need to focus somewhere else and let things occur. Like, don't focus on the thing that you want to happen. Don't place any forcing or extra efforting energy there. There's nothing that you have to do. It's just that, like, these things take time, especially if it's something outside of you. And I'm not getting that you are doing anything wrong. It's just like, it is what it is. So what is it that we're waiting on here? Like, what is this? I'm getting dating with this 6 of Cups. Like, this is someone sitting across from someone else. This is either making new friends or meeting new people or relationships. That, like, because, like, the person is kind of sitting there like, oh, I don't know. So it's a timing thing. I'm going to pull one more on this 7 of Pentacles on this stack, and then we'll just go to, best advice. Yeah. Let the universe do the magic, okay? Like, this is like the age-old manifestation advice. If you are hitting an energetic wall on something that you want, stop focusing on it. Go have a good time doing something else and stop worrying about that thing. Take your focus completely off of it, because all you're doing is making yourself uncomfortable and you're adding pressure to something which is counterintuitive. For a lot of magic to happen, you have to not watch it. You have to do what you're going to do and then let the universe or your guides or your patrons, whoever it is, do the rest of the work while you chill out. Because when you aren't able to chill out, that is actually you still contributing energy to a situation, and it's almost like turning the heat up too high. Like, you're gonna burn the pancake, okay? And you want a nice fluffy golden brown pancake for breakfast, but all you need to do that is mix in all the ingredients, put it in the pan, put the heat to the right consistency, then step the hell away. And then flip it when necessary, right? But you don't need to be controlling this, whatever it is. So that carefree energy that I was feeling might have been a suggestion. Like, maybe take a trip, get away, don't worry about other people, okay? Because that'll put you in just the right vibe for, you know, meeting someone eventually, or new friends, whatever it is. So let's look at Best advice, support, outcome, depending on how the cards are looking. I got a no yes on this one, which means there's a better card, but I'm gonna look at this. Oh, something coming in, the Ace of Wands, but they're saying there's a better card, okay. It might be Cupid's arrow, I don't know. Yeah, like here's the Nine of Cups. Here it is. And then like, it's like kind of the same message. This thing that I want, my goal, my manifestation, my wish fulfillment is being blocked. And patience is required. And a more gentle, lighthearted touch. If this is in, because this is the Pentacles, but it's a baby pentacle. Oh, I got an itch. My nose is itching. I know, like readers say that means something. I don't know. Let's just say it means I'm right, because I want to be right. But she looks very like sweet and like she's not hanging on too tightly to whatever she wants to see materialize in reality, right? And then she's kind of looking over her shoulder like, oh, there's somebody maybe I have in mind, because you know, there he is hanging out on the bottom of the deck, this King of Pentacles, and I'm stressing out. I don't think this is a specific person. I just think this is an idea of having a partner in materiality, like a person. Like this isn't something specific or even anything to do with someone's finances or stability. This is about having an actual partner that potentially you are stressing out about because you're wondering if you're going to get to be the belle of the ball, the star. You're wondering if people are going to maybe come lusting after you, maybe come fighting over you a little bit. And likely you are going to have the success you want because look, here's our King of Cups again. Here's our King of Cups again. And then there's the Two of Swords, which I'm getting as that's the end of the underlying message. All right. So likely you are going to get some form of what it is you want, but you are not, and I know that's frustrating, you are not in control of that. Just live your best life. Keep putting yourself out there and then let the universe do the rest, right? So, oh, look at Four of Wands. Four of Wands, we have some like, I swear to God, these other two cards better be good because I shouldn't even speak this into existence, but you know that there's a habit. It's like, oh, nice card, Three of Swords. And it's like, oh, what is that? Come on. All right, so I don't want any whammies. Don't give me whammies, universe. Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles. So this was the better card than the Ace of Wands. So let me see this last card. We got the Two of Cups. Y'all, this is really awesome. See, like, if you listen to what I'm saying, continue working on yourself, maybe take a trip, maybe just don't focus on things. But what I'm getting is like, we could talk about this a couple of different ways, right? This could be going out and having a good time with your friends. And as you're going out and having a good time with your friends, maybe taking these trips, doing whatever it is that you're gonna do, you are going to be building the solid foundation, meeting the people or gathering the resources that you will need to get to this Two of Cups phase. Because remember, we had the Six of Cups where all we were seeing was the girl alone, like looking across the table at someone. Well, here's the person. Here's the person who is now sitting next to you. But it's going to come from this carefree attitude. And then the rest of these pentacles, these material things, are going to fall in place for you to achieve this. And this feels like a new relationship. But along with the Four of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, whatever this relationship is that you settle on, finally, I'm not saying settle as in, you know, I'm settling for this person. But if you are dating people, it's natural that you're going to go on multiple dates. You're going to meet a bunch of people, and not all of those people are going to be the people. So it might end up being that as you're dating, as you're having fun, you will be meeting multiple parties, perhaps three, perhaps more than that. But eventually you are going to settle on one of these options, the one that, you know, you most click with. You have, you know, you're aligned with that person. So I don't know, I just see all positive things here. I don't think that, I haven't seen anything at all suggesting that there's anything that you need to do at this point to course correct. Keep doing what you're doing. The one thing that you can do to course correct, if indeed you have any people in your life who are not supportive of you and whatever positive changes that you're making for yourself, you know, consider if these are relationships that need to remain in your life. It might not, you know, necessarily be that dramatic of a thing, but most definitely don't listen to those people, okay? Because that's just insecurity speaking. People get freaked out when people they've known for a while change very drastically. It starts making them think about their own lives and stuff like that. So that's on them. That's not your problem. So if that's going on, there's that. If in fact you are, I don't get, like, I would just want to eliminate the non-supportive partner. But if you were dealing with maybe that in your past, if you dealt with relationships in the past where your partner was very critical or not supporting of you, and that's maybe weighing down some of your energy as you move into dating people and meeting new people, you know, I'm still not getting anything that I'm like, oh, you know, maybe you should think about seeing a therapist. It does not feel that serious. It's just maybe something that you want to take note of and affirm to yourself, not everyone is like this person. I now know what this sort of a relationship looks like. I've learned what I needed to learn from that particular experience, and now I'm moving on. I know how to love myself way more, and I know what to look for from someone who is loving me back in the way that I deserve and supporting me in the way that I deserve. And then also the final thing. So if anything like that is going on, that's the only like course correcting advice. And then the final thing is, if you're doing all the things and you are stressing out about, but when, and like, if dating or whatever is seeming arduous to you because you're stressed out about finding someone, that is something that pull back on. Like, stop dating for a while and just maybe take yourself out. Like, go out and, you know, get involved with, if, you know, workout classes are fun for you, like do some dancey workout classes, do Pilates, do yoga, maybe do it, like obviously go out with your friends, but depending on how old you are, you know, sometimes it's tough to get all the friends together if they're married with kids and the whole deal. But try and do that. And you can, like, if you're feeling very confident, go out for yourself for like happy hours, or take yourself to like a cute brunch place and like sit at the bar and just like vibe. Go to the park, go out into the city if it's safe where you are, and just like dress up, look nice, feel nice, and don't care about anyone or anything else. It's purely for your vibration calibration, right? It's all for you. And then don't worry, because what I'm seeing here is like the universe is working, all right? It's conspiring, it's working its magic, and it is not going to let you stumble into anything or rush anything that's just going to get you into a situation, right? Because the last thing we want is a situation. We want this nice energy right here on the table. So I'm taking this. I mean, obviously, like, this part is more of the advice if you need any, but this is more just outcome. Like, your outcome is really, really good. Let these things fall into place, and I think you're going to have a lot of happiness with yourself and with the social circle, and perhaps dating options and eventual relationship that you're going to get into if you just stay the course. So stop worrying, okay?